Well, first off, one of the biggest storylines in battle rap is John the Don and the Cassidy situation going on. So obviously, um, Cassidy, as you all know, no surprise, Cassidy and John did not go down. Cassidy didn't show up to the face-offs. People say he didn't promote the battle. Um, he ends up telling John the day of the event that he wasn't going to be able to do it. A lot of people seen that John was catching some strays. I know a lot of the culture is going against Cassidy right now based off what he did was people say it was really unprofessional. Um, yeah, so a lot of people are splitting sides with this situation right now. Well, you as a battle rapper now, how do you view this whole thing of this battle not going down and the stuff
Yeah, I
behind the scenes?
well, first of all, as a fan, first and foremost, I was disappointed because I really wanted to see this battle. Remember, we was talking
Hmm.
about this battle. I really, really wanted to see how this battle was going to turn out. But even as a battle rapper, it's kind of a bad look to back out the day of the event, the morning of. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I don't know. It just seemed very weird. You get what I'm saying? Like I done tried to back out a battle before, and the league owner didn't answer, so I just rode around and still went. Like that's the type of shit I be on. So it does look really really bad that he backed out the day of. Like if you were sick, then you should have known the days coming up that you were sick. You get what I'm saying? And probably gave John the heads up, like yo, listen, I'm not feeling too good. I don't know if I can make it, but to do it the morning of is just it's bad business, bro. It's bad business.
So, do you think he was sick?
I don't know. I seen I seen the video that John posted of the crowd that he said he got sick in, and it was like fucking 20 people there. So I hope he's telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? I hope he didn't just fuck over the culture and fuck over John like that. But given Cassidy's track record, I don't think he's lying. But these days, you never know. So I don't know. I just know
um,
I'm really disappointed that we didn't get to see that battle, and I hope they fix it and still do it. But John might be over it at this point, and I think everybody should stop blaming John though. Like it's not his fault.
why do you think people are blaming John for this?
I guess because other events, that he had people like battles aren't happening and they kind of blaming him for it, but it's not his fault. If you get what I'm saying, he's there, he did his part. He can't control what other people do. So I think it's just that, being that he had a few events where people didn't show up last minute and shit like that. So now they just sticking that stigma to John. Like, oh, John always do this. Cause I seen in one group they like, oh, he's scamming the fans again. He's not fucking scamming the fans. Like, it's not his fault. It was nothing. It's nothing he could do. Like, he can only control himself. These are other grown ass people who's supposed to be professionals and supposed to show up. So I don't know. I think everybody should stop blaming John though.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
yeah,
sure nobody more more
I
disappointed
definitely,
than he is.
I definitely agree with that. I think John was catching a lot of strays from this. I knew he was gonna get some strays for this, and it was basically everything that you said. Towards the past couple events, I wouldn't say past couple events that he had this year. There was certain battles that didn't go down. Um,
Yeah, so they
and these
holding
were
him accountable for that, which is
there
is
was
unfair.
big battles. There was multiple events that this did happen to, and people were blaming him for it. Um, which, like I said, it was just not his fault. From what I know, John does good business with everybody.
Right.
Um, I'm close to a lot of battle rappers, and they don't ever say anything bad about John when it comes to business wise and John booking them. So that's one thing. Um, yeah, I knew he was gonna catch these strays and bullets. I was not surprised by that at all because I knew they were gonna do something like this. But I was definitely kind of surprised the amount of people was doing this. The person that should be catching strays and bullets, and I think he's starting to, is
It's Cassidy.
Cassidy.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, one thing. I do not know if he's telling the truth or not. I seen a lot of people say he's capping about this. I seen Rock said, "Yo, he capping about this."
Wow.
Um,
So
it
if he
looks
capping,
like
that's a
he,
bad look, man. Because I know John had to pay him a lot of money. Everybody knows Cassidy charges a heavy bag for him to battle. So like that's fucked up if
yeah.
he's bullshitting.
From me, from my opinion, how I view it, I think he's capping about this. There is
Yeah.
no way. There is no freaking way you're a main event battle and you let the league owner know the morning of
Yeah.
the
The
battle.
morning of is nasty,
I've
nasty.
seen I seen a lot of things happen, people backing out. I've seen people back on the week of, 2 days prior, the day before, but the day of the battle,
Yeah. Nasty,
come
nasty
on,
work.
man.
Nasty
And then
work.
he say he's sick, unable to perform, all of that. It's hard for me to believe that though, man. I just cannot believe that. And that this hurts John more than anybody. I feel bad for him because one of your biggest cards of the year, one of your biggest battles of your career, people bought tickets to this event, people flew out, the
Mm-hmm.
pay-per-view, people spent $65 on the pay-per-view. John ended up dropping the price to $45. I didn't cop the I'll be honest, I didn't cop the pay-per-view until it dropped to 45. I'm like, hell no, I'm not doing that. But people were looking forward to this battle. And I felt like once this battle got canceled, the energy and the excitement for this card kind of got taken away.
Yeah, absolutely. When
Because
I heard,
as
I was definitely disappointed. I'm like, fuck, like that was the best. The card itself was good. It was a great card, top to bottom. But I really, really wanted to see this battle. So when I seen that, I ain't gonna lie, I was pissed. I'm like, what the fuck? So
this battle was built off everything around it. So the venue also, and it's just a bad look. I don't see this battle getting rescheduled at all from what John has said, because do people really want to see it now because Cassidy did it once? Like,
yeah,
if it if it
and
was me,
now
I would. If
my
it
fault.
was
Now that I
me, I
think
would.
about,
Go ahead.
sorry, we always keep talking at the same time. Go ahead, you finish first.
No, go ahead.
No, all I was gonna say is now thinking about it in hindsight, him not wanting to do the face off, him not showing up, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. It kind of sounds like he might be capping. Like if you were sick days before, you would have said something days before. You get what I'm saying? But go ahead, what you were
Uh, Hey, I'll tell you what I heard though.
saying. What you hear?
I'll tell you. I heard from a really reliable source that Cassidy was not sick, that he got paid not to do this battle, and the
What?
person that paid him to not do this battle is Chrome 23. So this is what I've heard. I'm not saying this. This is what I've heard from my sources, and my sources, they
Mhm.
never lied to me.
Wow.
So this is what so here's just take a look at this. So
But I don't. The only reason I don't know because John and the trenches did an event together. So why would they sabotage John's card?
but hey, you know when the one thing about Easy is if has to do something to make him look good and get over on himself, he's gonna do that. We seen that happen with the URL. We seen that happen with the Remy situation. We
Yeah.
just seen it happen. We just seen it happen. But I'm just gonna get to the reason why I think that did happen. Chrome 23 paid Cassidy not to do the battle because they want to book that battle on Chrome 23 for Easy the Block Captain versus Cassidy. Because there's been rumblings going around lately that Cassidy and Easy was supposed to battle.
Mm-hmm.
Remy and Chrome 23 has offered Cassidy a couple of times to take the battle, but Cassidy refused not to take it.
Yeah.
Because in the culture eyes, I'll be honest with you, if it the culture, I think the culture rather see Easy the Block Captain versus Cassidy than John the Don versus Cassidy.
I mean, I could see it. It was a little more tension
And
there.
Chrome 23 is a bigger platform also. So
But why not just get both bags though? Like, I don't know. I hope that isn't true. Why not just get both bags? If you and John
because
John
the
was already
reason
booked and you already finished writing, why not just get both bags?
because here's the thing with Cassidy, a guy that probably battle once a year, is very rare. You could get them. So when you whoever gets them that first time, it's gonna get all the traction in the world. When
Oh
you
yeah, that's
book
true.
when you book somebody for the second time, it's not gonna get that much traction because we already seen that person outside. Kind of like Lux. Like when he battled Rum Nitty, everything was surrounding it. Just imagine if he took a second battle against like let's say if he battled Danny. I don't think it would have got, I might be wrong. I don't think it would have got much traction as much as Rum Nitty battling a Loaded Lux.
Yeah, I get it. Especially when they don't those rare type of battle rappers to see them back to back, kind of be like, huh? But I don't know, man.
But
That
hey, but
that's
hey,
that's fucked up, man.
but
And I
hey,
feel even more bad for John John.
we seen battles getting blocked. We seen people get paid off not to battles on other leagues. We seen it happen. So don't act like
Yeah, yeah, this is
this
true. This is definitely a
now.
possibility.
Now, I'm telling you this. I'm not saying this is true or not, but from what my sources is telling me, I believe it because my sources has never been wrong about anything. Um, and if you see Cassidy and Easy getting announced, I told you so. Oh, and it will get announced. I'm for sure about that. Um,
Crazy. That's
any,
crazy.
any, anyways, man. So that's easy. That's Cassidy and John, and I would just feel it for John, man. I just man, that sucks.
That's fucked up. It's fucked up. That's why I said I
So
hope it's not true because that's extra fucked up. Like to fuck John John over, especially when they did business together. But hey, I guess we'll
yeah.
see. We'll wait for that announcement.
Hey, and Easy was kind of petty during his. He did a recap. He was kind of petty during that event, kind of hating on the event a little. So I
I
don't
thought
know,
so.
man.
Like I seen him tweet a couple things, and I thought I'm like, why it seemed like Easy kind of rooting for this event to not be good. But I don't know. I've been out the way lately, so I really don't know. So I don't want to just assume. But for you to say that, I was kind of thinking that a little bit.